Here's a transition for you. Most animals eat plants, but did you know that there are some plants that eat animals? Well, at least insects.
Today on You Can Grow It, Garden Master Jim Duthie shows us some of these carnivorous plants that you can grow right in your own home and maybe get rid of a few bugs at the same time.
When you think about a carnivorous plant, what comes to mind?
Feed me, Seymour. Feed me all night long.
Fortunately, there's no such thing as a man-eating plant, but there are many plants that actually eat and digest bugs.
Yeah, exactly.
Will Titmus at Edwards Greenhouses in Boise has a passion for unusual plants. So, Will, this is a really unique type of a plant, and you say this is from South America.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
What's it called?
It's just going to be a regular pitcher plant. Yeah, monkey cups, they like to call them.
This variety of pitcher plant, called Nepenthes, is native to tropical areas, including parts of South America and the Philippines. The vine is often found hanging from trees. The large cylindrical traps hanging down from the leaves produce a fragrant sap which attracts insects, which slip into a pool of liquid in the bottom of the trap. So, Will, how does the plant actually consume or digest the insect?
Yeah, so there's going to be a special sauce in there, like a sap. The rainwater falls into the plant and it turns it into something that's going to break down all the proteins of the bug and make it so it's usable for the plant.
So when it falls into the liquid, which is in the bottom of this pitcher, is there some kind of an enzyme the plant secretes, or does the bug basically drown?
Yeah, it's an enzyme, so it does firstly drown and then it is consumed.
Cold weather would kill these exotic plants, but some varieties of pitcher plants, like the Sarracenia, actually need winter weather to continue to grow. Okay, well, you said this one's a little bit different than the ones that were hanging up above us here, because these stand up straight and tall, and these actually you might find growing in parts of the United States.
Yeah, so these are going to be from North and South Carolinas. They like to grow in bogs down there. And they do need the freezing season and dormancy for them to come back stronger than ever next year.
Not far from Idaho, on the central Oregon coast, at Darlington State Park near Florence, is a marsh reserve where another carnivorous plant called the cobra lily thrives. This tall variety of pitcher plant also attracts bugs using bright colors and strong scents. So tell us the name of this plant and what it does to attract it.
So it's called a butterwort. They grow kind of like succulents, where they grow from the middle and it kind of looks like a flower. But every single one of these leaves is actually like a fly sticky trap, where the fungus gnats or fruit flies are going to fly in and then get stuck onto that leaf and be absorbed by the plant.
Finally, the most familiar carnivorous plant of all. Well, we've always heard about Venus flytraps, probably the most well-known or famous of the carnivorous plants.
Oh, yeah.
What's so unique about this plant?
People like them so much because they're so active. So all of these other plants are just going to grow, they're not going to move. But this little guy, when a fly lands on one of these pads, there are little sensors on there and it'll snap shut, trapping it.
We're pretending we're a bug landing on the trap. Watch how quickly it snaps shut, trapping and then slowly digesting the insect. These fly traps are fairly small, but some grow up to be 2 inches wide and trap bigger bugs.
Sir? Wait.
So if you have some bugs in your house or some other unwelcome guest, maybe a carnivorous plant is what you need. Just let it eat when it's hungry, and you can grow it. Jim Duthie, Idaho's News Channel 7.
Seymour. You gotta finish it. Feed me, Seymour.
Feed me.
Yeah.
Well, carnivorous bug-eating plants are easy to grow inside your own home as long as you provide the right amount of light and moisture.
And bugs.
Yes.
Several local garden centers sell some small varieties of carnivorous plants, and many other varieties are available from online growers and nurseries.